Hello Gemini, welcome to your general collective reading. I hope you enjoy the reading. Welcome back to my subscribers. If you're new, this will be a sort of general collective reading going forward. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's see what's coming up for you. Okay, so we have 8th house, 4th house and 12th house. So it seems to me that there is some kind of abundance coming to you at this time. More than likely it's financial, but it could also be some kind of like a legacy or an inheritance or some other abundance that's coming to you, which is going to help you in some way. The 8th house deals with normally with the nuts and bolts of a union, so it deals with like emotional and material resources within a couple or in a business partnership, but it's also big finance. So this can be tax, accounting, banking, assets, investments, insurances, anything like that. But it can also be legacies and inheritances, as I said. The 8th house does embody cycle changes or shifts or the ending of something and the beginning of something else. So it could be applied to a relationship, but it can also be to financial situations. Just depends on your particular requirements. But basically, something like it's an end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. But I do feel that with Jupiter here, Jupiter brings expansion or abundance or windfalls or joy or happiness. It can also bring in rescue and relief from something. So I do feel that it more than likely is financial, but it could also be, coming over into your relationship, or it's going to affect your relationships at any rate. We've also got here Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So she's saying that you needn't worry about your situation. She's saying that all your needs will be met. Okay, so you'll have a roof over your head, you'll have enough food for your family and so on. And just to not give energy to that sort of worry, worst case scenario or stressing mindset. You want to step back from that and come back into serenity and know that this is an abundant universe. Okay, abundant. We are born abundant as well. It's only through conditioning that we have learned this very negative mindset of lack consciousness or poverty consciousness or worrying about something, thinking it's going to bring it to you quicker. It doesn't work like that. Worry, and focusing on negativity and worst case scenarios actually manifests the thing for you. So you don't want that. You want to attract positive things. So just imagine the universe is abundant, and just rest assured that it is there and that it's your positive vibration, your positive mindset that draws it to you. In some cases, the 8th house can also be about your psychic knowledge and abilities. That may also be bundled up in here as well. There are other indications here, so that may also be, it might be helping you to get insight on certain things. You might get flashes of insight or impressions about certain things, whether it's monetary or relationship. And Jupiter can, as I said, it can also be like expansion. So it's almost like you've got an instinct on what to do and how to do it. But certainly if it's an inheritance or a legacy, it's saying that this is about big finance, but it's also financial planning. So this has got some sort of, commitment to do with it. And it's also like almost long term. I feel that with the Jupiter energy, it's going to come in quite quick. Normally Jupiter does do that. 7 is here. So this could be 7 days, 7 weeks. Just take it as it resonates for you. But in the meantime, just apply this. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows, and just relax into that and let the universe bring you what you need. Just stay in a positive belief mindset. Okay. And that is what will manifest for you. We have also got here, this is the Fairy Tarot, 10 of Autumn. This is a beautiful card, 10 of Pentacles, whichever way around you like to look at it. Take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So I feel that with the 8th house, this could very well be about either you could be regenerating or renewing something. So you may be getting an injection of something, some form of abundance. and it's going to come in to assist you. Or you, as I said, you could be getting a windfall of some sort. And this is going to, with the Jupiter abundance, sometimes you've just got to be a little bit careful with this, that you don't just blow it all. Jupiter can sometimes manifest like that. It comes in a whoosh, and it's such a joyful, expansive experience that you just, fritter your money away. And you don't want to do that. With this energy, you need to actually plan for the long term. So this could be, creating a legacy for your children or for your family, and it's honoring family traditions. So your family ties are very important. So this is about looking to the future, and there's a lot of that coming in. Your home is coming in here as well. So this is important. This is very, very important for you to do this. But the 10 of Autumn is really a very abundance-filled card. It's like happily ever after. It's your financial securities coming in and manifesting. So this is very, very good news for you. So whatever is coming in for you, make sure that you put it to the best use possible, and think about it carefully. Don't just, splash your energy around. With Jupiter, as I said, it can come in quite quickly. There might be more than one opportunity or more than one thing that comes to you, and you've actually got to channel this energy correctly. You must follow each opportunity. It could be a business opportunity coming in as well. So you need to channel this, and actually follow each opportunity. Make sure that you have tied it down, that you've anchored the blessings that are coming in, or whatever form of abundance it is that's coming in for you. And make sure that it's all tied up, and that the, I's are dotted and T's are crossed. And don't put energy into things that are overblown or too much, splashing around unnecessary things. You've got to be prudent with your energy at this time, coming in. As I said, if this is a relationship situation for you as well, then it may be to do with that. It could also be something to do with a family. As I said, some sort of inheritance. Maybe you're receiving something now. Then we have got here 4th house. So 4th house is everything to do with your home, your physical home, but it's also the atmosphere in the home and the people in your home. In some cases, it can be the structure, something changing with the structure of your home. Either you're going bigger or smaller, or you're renovating, or something to do with that. But it's also about your relationship with your family. Now, it's saying that family ties are very important for you, especially with this 10 of Autumn. Very, very important traditions, having a strong, secure family foundation, all of these things. But it's also saying that you may have other family members around you at this time, or be dealing with them. And it's your relationship with them, your roots, your foundation, and also your ethnic identity or your ancestry. Something like that may be coming in for you. We have got Tamara guiding children here, so family is definitely important. Whether you are, you may only just be starting out, you may be planning to have a family, and maybe you're now putting things in place for your children, for education, or whatever it may be. And then you've got Capricorn IUs. Now, Capricorn is a very ambitious, very determined sign. It's got a kind of an auspicious quality about it as well. If it's business related, you may be starting a business from home, or maybe you're going in with other family members, something like that. It's a very good sign, because it means you're going to be meeting powerful people, very good contacts and networks that you can start establishing. But it really is about being resourceful and resilient, and having a goal, having a strategy, having a plan. And this is why we've got also this family traditions coming in. This does definitely come in with this. The Capricorn is a traditional energy. It's a very mature energy. It's slow moving. So this is about, I feel, about slow growth, or having a plan which is going to unfold over a period of time. So you may get an injection of funds or something coming in for you, but this is about putting it really to good use, but also about being determined, or having some kind of strategy in place. And if you are expanding on your home situation, perhaps you're upscaling or downscaling or something, it's saying that there's got to be some kind of plan here. And maturity, wisdom has got to come in, and to actually have a plan that you're going to follow through on step by step, and that you do not give up on. very much structured energy coming in there. It could also be that you have a like father figure or an authority figure that's coming into your home life or is in your home life at this time. And this is representing them. This person is very businesslike or very business minded, very practical, methodical, also, has a plan or a strategy, could also be quite authoritative, but very structured person, not given to flights of fancy, very, very structured and very organized, but very determined person, very sort of powerful and has got some authority around them at this time. Now, with Damara guiding children, you are good at helping, counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So this could be obviously to do with your children. Perhaps you are assisting them financially, or you're helping them with your home. Perhaps you're expanding your home and creating an additional dwelling place for family members, or it's something that's coming in to do with children. It's saying that children are definitely featuring in here, whether you've started a family already or you've already got children. Perhaps you're assisting them in some way, or it's your relationship with them. But I feel it's to do with guidance, possibly because of the Capricorn card being very resourceful and resilient, and guidance, having some authority around that. But it could also be that you're either starting a family, or you want to, and you're now getting things in place, or you are guiding your children and spending time with your children at this time, or creating something around your home associated with them. It can also be in some cases the inner child. Perhaps perhaps you have been a little bit too serious in your home situation with the Capricorn energy, very serious energy. Maybe you've been too serious in your home life and it's created a bit of tension. If that is the case, come back into your childlike playfulness, living in the moment, joy, happiness. Get on the same level as your children and actually communicate with them from that point of view. Get into your playful, happy, childlike self and allow your inner child to come out, because it may have been stifled with too much adult energy, So just take it as it resonates there. We have also got the Emperor, which was the bottom of the Fairy Tarot. This is a very powerful card, extremely powerful card. It's kind of got this very powerful energy, authoritative energy. This person is like the peak of the tree when it comes to authority, power, business-like. So it says, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. So I feel that this is coming in within your home environment, but it could also be obviously in this 8th house, which deals with the nuts and bolts of a relationship or a partnership, but also financial things. So it's about it's about connecting to that in some way. And either you need to embody this into yourself, or there is somebody around you at this time who has got this Emperor energy. The number 4 may be important for you. So maybe a father figure or a very authoritative figure, or somebody who's really got, knows what they want and is kind of at the peak of their power, is coming in somehow into your 4th house. There's love there as well. And there's a lot of worldly knowledge, a lot of wisdom and understanding. So very powerful energy coming in. It could represent a male figure, but it could also be just the energy that is coming in for you. Communication is going to be hugely important, whichever way you look at this. So whether it's communication within your home, with your children, or to do with this other authoritative figure, or whether you're kind of getting a plan together at the moment to do something with your home life or with your children. It could be financially as well. Perhaps you need to gather your people around you. If your children are older, you need to gather them around you at this time to discuss things. Communication is going to be important. Okay. We have also got here 12th house. So the 12th house is everything that goes on behind the scenes within you. So it's your unconscious self. So this is unconscious self rules about 90% of our lives. Okay. So this is very deep. Very deep. It's about dreams. It's about your internal life. So it's your spiritual self, your spiritual life. It's also about healing. It's about reflection and also withdrawal and retreat. All of these things come in with the 12th house. It's a very deep house, very spiritual house. And you can actually reach God through this house. This is connection to the divine, does come in with this. It has got other aspects attached to it, which can also be addiction based, or unconscious behaviors, or self-defeating behaviors, or like controlling behaviors, whatever it may be, or just it could be a sort of a poverty consciousness or a lack consciousness. All of these things kind of drive your behavior. So whatever it is, there can be lots of ways that could be manifesting, but it can also be, as I said, connecting to the divine in some way. So this can also be about, getting a lot of information through dreams, through psychic knowledge or intuition, instinct, things like that. And also, through artistic, endeavors, even filmmaking comes in under this. So there's a lot of dreamy fantasy kind of quality coming in with the 12th house. It can also indicate a lot of karma as well. This is your karmic inheritance or karmic things that you are working on in this lifetime. It can also be karmic people. So you may have a figure in your life who is very strongly, you come into this lifetime together, you have a contract and you're working on various types of karmic issues. It could be anybody in your life, really. In some cases, it can be a soulmate or a soul bond of some sort here as well. Now we have got Uranus Genius coming in. So this is a beautiful card. It can indicate a real shock or a sudden change. Okay, so that is ultimately Uranus. This can be a quick change of a situation, or it can be like a bolt of lightning. Suddenly the rug can be pulled out from you as well. So it really depends on your energy and where you are in your life. But it is always about liberation of some sort of breaking free from something. So whether this is breaking free from an addiction, or from a difficult situation, or from a particularly troublesome personal issue or a karmic issue, whatever it is, it can indicate breaking free from that sort of liberation. It can also be rebellion in some cases. So you may find that something is rising up in you, and it now needs to be expressed. It can also be the rising up of the genius aspects. This can be like a leap of consciousness. And in the 12th house, this can be really quite a defining moment. I mean, this can really define your life. Overnight, you can change. This could be a complete and utter change to your belief systems, to your, your ability to channel, your connection to spirituality, connection to everything in the unconscious, karmic things, or connection to seeing karma or seeing the future can also come in with this. So it's a very far-reaching, very futuristic sign, planet. It can also be the rising up of the genius, which, as I said, comes with a leap of consciousness. But it can also be getting glimpses of the future. So this may be helping you in some way, certainly with the 8th house, that's your psychic side, but it could also be to do with something that you're involved in, or you're just seeing certain things, or you're having a massive wake-up call. Okay, so we are in the Great Awakening. This is entirely possible. Uranus drives that whole process, the Great Awakening that is, or the Great Awakener that is Uranus. Now it's saying at the top, you've got Sekhmet, be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So whatever Uranus triggers in your 12th house, you need to be strong. Okay, so you're going to need courage as well. She's got the lions there, but she's sitting very powerfully on this throne. She has a very strong, victorious mindset, and that is what you need to embody here. You need to let go of all negativity, which can sometimes come in with the 12th house, confusion, falling prey to fantasies, illusions, things like that, seeing enemies where there aren't enemies, and kind of self-delusion can all come in. So it can also be self-deception of some sort or self-sabotage. So this can be related to old behaviors or programming, or suddenly you're now seeing things in the world that you never noticed before. You're now suddenly seeing, it's like the veil has been drawn back, and Uranus can do that. It will whip the curtain away, and suddenly you will see. So whatever you're going to see or whatever you're going to experience, you're going to need courage to face it. But it's also about having a strong mindset, having a victorious mindset, and letting go of all negativity, and actually, making yourself strong. So whether this is physically as well, making yourself strong through exercise and so on, or whether it's through affirmations and visualization, meditation, your spiritual self is going to have to be strong. Okay, so this is about letting go of all negative things, but also you may experience sort of negativity from others. So this could be naysayers and skeptics and people who don't believe. Let them go as well. Okay, the 12th house is very much about your belief in spirituality and so on. In some cases, the 12th house can also be that you want to escape, you want to run away. But this is saying that you need to be strong. Okay, you need to face this. You've got the courage with you and you've got Uranus behind you. So this can bring in the unexpected as well, or unconventional. In some cases, it can be alternate sexuality. Sometimes can also come up with Uranus. So it may be that needs to be expressed in some way, or you may be experiencing it within your environment. So just see how it comes in. But it's also futuristic technology. But being the 12th house, this is more than likely some unconscious situation or something that's rising up to really change your perception of things. Now, we have got fire element desire. I do feel that between Jupiter and Uranus, you're going to have a really, something quick is going to come in. Something very sharp and quick is going to come in. Fire element is all about a clean slate, a fresh start. In some cases, it can be scorched earth policy where you just blitz whatever has gone before. You let go of the past and you move forward at a cracking pace. It can be that fast. But you need to, as I said, try and get a plan together here. Okay, Capricorn is saying that. Jupiter is fast, Uranus is fast, quick, sudden changes. But you want to have a plan together and you want to be thinking about this. But the fire element has also got a seek and a claim energy about it. So you could be going after something, reaching for something. It can be a real epiphany or like a turning point. And you've already got Uranus here. So I do feel that this is coming in for you. Some sort of realization or turning point or some perception shift is coming in for you. But it's also enthusiasm. It's energy. It can be passion. So passion for something or passion that's reaching out. It can also be like enthusiasm or going after something that you want to do or something that you want to start. It's that sudden uprush of enthusiasm, and a fire has been lit and away you go. It's also no nonsense energy cards on the table. You may have to get very direct with somebody as well, very clear, put your cards on the table and say, right, this is what the situation is. Are you in or out, or what's happening? You know, it can be that like that as well. So it can be a scorched earth or a clearing of the decks, a sort of to plant new things. That's really what this is about. It's about that whoosh of energy. And you will be planting new things here because you've got a star of fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So whether you are physically giving birth with children or planning a family, or whether you've got grandchildren, whatever the situation is, there's some sort of new, fresh start, new beginning coming in here, which is what the fire element card will do for you as well. Okay, this is a clean slate, something you're starting again in some way, shape or form. But this is a very abundant energy, and as I said, with the Jupiter coming in, a very, very abundant energy. There are bunnies there, there's daffodils blooming, there's Easter eggs there. She is Easter is named after her. This is a pagan goddess. So she's the goddess of fertility. So this can be an idea. You could have a cracking idea with Uranus genius as well, or some incredible insight. It can also be about exactly, you will just know what you have to do, or you'll be seeing the future in some way. So, and then you'll be able to act on it. But it's a fresh start, new beginning, planting seeds, getting a plan together. It may manifest in Easter, or it could be any time that the light is starting to get brighter. So depending on where you are in the world, this will say that that the fruition is occurring. So it's the planning and the moving forward towards that. But definitely there's fertility, there's a new beginning and a fresh start for you.